Well, it's been a good first 12 races. Looking forward to a great race today. Thank you all the fans for the support for us guys on Fox. And, you know, I think today's going to be one of our best. I like the way things are starting off. Got Mark Martin on the pole. Flagman with the green flag in the air. But anybody, we'll see you in Daytona, boys!
Jimmy Johnson draws even with Martin entering turn one. Edges ahead in turn two. The outside lane moves. Here comes Boyer for third. Gets loose off the corner. Newman retakes third. Kenseth drops to the inside. And Boyer fends him off. Rounding turn four for the first time. You're going to see a lot of that 48 out front today, including lap one.
And you know, there's so much pride in leading the first lap. If you're on the pole, you want to prove that you got the fastest car. If you're not, you want to prove that you deserve to be on the pole.
Boyer still up high, battling Kenseth for fourth place. Kevin Harvick on the inside in black and white, with Kyle Busch flanking him. 4 cars under a blanket off 4, and Kenseth clears Boyer to take over fourth place.
Yeah, Clint got hung on the outside of that 15 car, and he got loose off too, and he just now found the bottom of the racetrack. Daryl, I found it unusual. Mark Martin, our pole sitter, did not choose to start that race in the outside line.
Old school. I mean, that would be like I qualified second, man. He didn't want to do that.
Greg Biffle on the move. Must have been that Bergeron hat he wore riding around the track in pre-race. He gets loose but makes the pass on Harvick and moves Biffle's Ford up to 7th.
Right now it's like driving a skateboard. I mean, you're just all over the place, and the way this track is shaped, you see the straightaways are banked 9 degrees. They're short 1,000 feet. This joint, right now, you got your hands full.
Looking at Greg Biffle in that 16 car, our points leader for 10 consecutive weeks. We were talking this week after watching him lead the race at Charlotte. There's not a driver out there that drives a race car harder than Greg Biffle.
And Larry, that's why I asked him in the pre-race, can you drive too hard? I don't think today you can. A 400 lapper, you better get after it.
Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch. Remember, Kurt won here last fall, driving for Roger Penske. And Jeff Gordon started right where he's running, 14th. And Busch started 9th. He's dropped now to 15th, maybe 16th. But Dale Jr. pulls alongside on the inside. Joey Logano with him. Logano won here yesterday.
Yeah, Busch ran 4th here yesterday. So those two guys, they know what the track's got. They know what they are dealing with here early in this race.
Logano clears a fading Kurt Busch, Keselowski right behind him, and then Martin Truex. And boy, Biffle's car has been loose every lap. For the lead, Mark Martin gets around Jimmy Johnson. It made it look as if Jimmy had waved him by.
I maybe did. He may have, because that was pretty planned, looked to me like. Pretty well planned. But I think right now, if I were the rest of the field, the way Jimmy Johnson qualified and the way Jimmy Johnson's running and the way Jimmy Johnson kind of owns this joint, I'd be worried about that 48.
Yeah, Jimmy has led the last 10 races we've run here, and he's led the most laps in 6 of those 10. Biffle and Harvick. Have a look at the number 16 Ford up top here a couple laps ago.
Whoa, baby.
Big pile up back straight away.
Oh, my gosh.
Looks like 10 cars in it.
There's Tony Stewart.
Montoya, the 42.
There's so much carnage, I can't tell who all is in it.
Both the BK cars. There's Landon Castle. There's
Scott Speed,
Travis Quapple, Scott Speed, the 79.
Smokes car.
Tony Stewart, who did not have a great qualifying run. Restarted toward the back. Montoya's in it. And Gilliland in the 38. Now watch Tony Stewart side by side with Landon Castle behind McMurray.
Whoa, they make contact right there, and that's a no-no. Jeff Hammond just standing over there in that very spot saying, you know, you got to really watch turn 2. It's treacherous. By golly, he was right.
Reagan gets by. Regan Smith spinning. Montoya down into the wall with Gilliland. And now watch this next group coming in. Here's where it starts. Remember, Jeff said these banks are self-cleaning. Everything slides to the bottom. But somebody turned Michael McDowell, and there's another pile of cars in it.
We talked about it before the race. Things just happen so fast here at this 1 mile racetrack.
You're coming out of that corner, Mike, at 150 miles an hour. And right, even when the spotter's hollering at you, way back there where you see that 78 car get sideways, you just can't slow down. Actually, it was Scott Speed's car.
And Stephen Light to the list. It's a big funnel, and everything just all tries to cram into one spot when a car gets sideways. Wow. Juan Montoya Chevrolet, or what's left of it, heads toward the garage. We are under caution for a grinding crash at Dover on lap 9.